Hello and what is up, everybody? FC Racer here, and we are getting ready for another fantastic Celeste 80% League race here over on Speedrun. We've got an action-packed match today, folks. We've got Msushi100 going against Fladervy. This is, if I'm not mistaken, number 2 and number 3 on the leaderboards here. Let me get a confirmation. Just give me one quick second, but this is about to be a hot one, folks. Let me tell you, these are two very aggressive runners. You're going to see some very cool tricks from both runners, and just looking for some fantastic action here. Now, again, just a quick recap as always. This is going to be a total of 3 races, and each race is going to be worth 1 point, and the winner of the set is going to be getting 2 points, or excuse me, an extra bonus point. Oh, I'm sorry. So there's a total of 4 points up for grabs. And it's gonna be up in the air to see who's gonna take this. All right, so yeah, it is number 2 and number 3. Fladervy has a speedrun.com posted time of 28:19, and Msushi has a 28:57. Now, I say on speedrun.com because I believe Fladervy has a faster time. It's just not been verified yet. I think I've seen it in someone's Discord, but don't quote me on that. No, this is going to be a fantastic match. I'm looking forward to this one. There's both runners here. I mean, you know, a little bit of time difference between them in the league so far, and we are off heading into pro. So again, prologue, not a whole lot to go about. It's just a nice little intro area where we kind of get used to Madeline's controls, which further get showcased in the first chapter, which is 6. Now you're going to see the bird skip is what we call it, which really isn't a trick. It's just the fact we can skip this cutscene. And they both get that done. And again, folks, we got a long race ahead of us, so be sure to, you know, grab yourself something to drink, some water or whatever, and just sit back. We're not going to see too big of a difference here in these first 2 chapters. This one, they're very optimized, so barring any mishaps or like deaths or anything, this should be pretty close. It's once we get to Resort is where things start splitting up a little bit. And so we see Msushi actually a little bit ahead right now. Just kind of going and making some good moves here. We're going to see, hopefully we're going to be seeing a corner boost and an ultra here in this upcoming screen on Sushi's side. He's going to get it. Fladervy also getting it too. And yeah, we're having wall bounces and the whole sort. I mean, Celeste has a lot to offer in regards to tech. So it leads to a very high octane in just action pass race from start to finish. There's not really a lot of downtime or anything like that because we have the option to skip cutscenes. Alright, so Msushi getting here. He's going to do this neutral jump. Fladervy also going to get that. Msushi with a 102 and Fladervy also with a 102. So again, like I said, we don't really have any difference here, folks. I might be mistaken. That might be to the frame. Don't quote me on that, but we are pretty much dead even as we head into Old Site. It's going to be hard to say because that was to the millisecond. So now we are in Old Site. Now we've got these Dream Blocks mechanics here. Pretty nifty. You are able to dash through them and pretty much go in a set direction until you either exit them or collide into an object, which we definitely do not want. And also, again, folks, we are relying on the IGT, which is the in-game timer that's going to be below both the runners' names and the top left corner of each runner's screens here. This is in place because, as you know, certain PCs have different loading times and all the other stuff. So, but the timer is what we definitely are going to be relying on here. And Msushi now getting into the battle and fight. They also introduced these little lock coins. What they basically do is you have to hit all of them to move a particular block. But with battling, She is going to mimic the runner's moves on a 3-second delay, so we are going to try to do our best to route so we pretty much don't run into her. Case in point right there with Msushi. It's already blazing through on the final screen here. It's got this last little obstacle course here with the dream block and these coins. And he's going to be out, wow, in a very impressive time, 112, as he's getting ready to head into Awake. Now, Awake is a section where we can see a split. It really just comes down to optimized movements. We don't want to see any corner bops. We don't want to see any of that momentum halting nonsense that could happen. So Sushi's going to step in first here. So far, already moving along very nicely. He's got a couple screens to go. Nice ultra. Getting set up for this room. This room has been causing a little bit of mistakes. He has no problem with that. Oh, is he going to get a 145? 145, nice. Fladervy kind of getting a little hung up here. That's okay. So MCG is going to have a slight lead as we head into Resort. And again, as I mentioned, Resort is that chapter where, you know, first of all, it's longer than City and Resort, or excuse me, City and Old Site combined, at least for these runners here. We also got our first big tech of the game, which is the demo dash. I will go into, I'll run down the execution standpoint of that real quick. Basically, if you press down and dash, and then within 4 frames input another direction, Madeline will maintain her crouching hitbox for her dash, and her crouching hitbox is 4 pixels. And there's this particular barrier that'll be coming up near the end of chapter 3 where there are these gaps between the hazards, and it's 4 pixels wide. So it is a little difficult, but we have some cool visual cues and just a little bit of muscle memory. But that's way ahead. We've got other drama going on before we even get to that point. For example, we're going to be getting into huge mess here in just a few screens on Sushi's screen. And basically with that, it's just this, I like to call it like a Mega Man inspired kind of thing. Because you have the option of going any way you want to between the crates, the books, and the towels. We opt to go actually just in that order, crates, books, and towels, because once we leave each section, Ashiro is right there next to us and we can continue on our path. But most notably, we have this like very narrow labyrinth section here, and Msushi is blazing through this. Oh my gosh, I think that might have been the cleanest I've seen in the league for that. That was very nice on his end. Fladervy also going through, and actually he is following suit nicely. Oh, not getting a wall bounce there, but that's all right. Overall, very solid. And now actually Msushi running into a little bit of problem here. He got a dash. Oh no, we have a death there. That actually could tie it up here. I'm gonna have to double check. We're gonna see what the times is when we slam on this first gooey block of crates here from Sushi. Sushi's gonna hit that at a 5:15. Fladervy now, he's going to hit that at a 5:12. So Fladervy is actually in the lead right now by about 3 seconds. And again, that's not too long in this game. And with Sushi coming up with a little bit of hang up here. Just a little bit of movement errors. It's okay though. Oh, taking it. That's trying to go for that ultra strat. Fladervy's gonna get it though. But we are gonna get a sync. Thank you to my restreamer. Shout outs to you. Appreciate you. All right. So yeah, just a couple of mistakes in movement in that death, and you see how Sushi's now just a few screens off, but we have a lot of level to go and also a lot of race to go. We have some menu errors here from Fladervy's screen. And again, it's like these little nuances that are happening is the opportunity. All right, Fladervy going for the traditional stat. We're going to see if Sushi's going to go for this corner boost in that towels room. Nope, he's also opting for actually going for a little bit of a faster strat. Let's go. Same with Fladervy on that screen. Able to get that fast strat and slide just underneath that dust bunny. Sushi's going for it too, and he gets it. And they are both out of huge mess now. Heading into elevator shaft and quickly approaching our demo dash moment here. Now for these runners, their demo dash pretty solid from what I remember. So I'm anticipating no hiccups, no drama here. It's just going to be a nice little magician's kind of trick as Madeline sails through these dust bunnies. I remember when the trick came out, a lot of runners or a lot of viewers, when they would watch people's streams and they go for it, like just like that, Fladervy nails it first try. Let's go. But people in chat would just be like, "What just happened? What's going on here?" And so I did kind of explain it. Oh, Fladervy taking a death. Sushi getting it first try. This actually closes the gap here, but flying into a dust bunny there early on. Oh no, Fladervy. Oh my gosh, Fladervy running into some hang-ups. Sushi 2, what is going on? The drama is real, folks. In this final screen before Presidential Suite, Fladervy still having problems. Yo, that was just a little too bonkers. And Sushi's going to pull away, starting the Oshiro fight. Now Fladervy 2, just a little bit of hang-ups. That's very peculiar. But that room is also, you know, there's just like, again, narrow movements. It's very easy to get caught up. And now for our Oshiro fight, we have a few screens here. We got to watch out for our boy here who's trying to get a early snack. Basic, you know, I'm not going to go too in depth on what's exactly happening here story wise. I would just suggest to play the game to get a better feel for it. But they're about a screen and a half apart here. Msushi now on the final screen of Oshiro. This place is, it's very optimized if you don't die. And I didn't really talk about this. I'll actually talk about that in the second race here. But Sushi's going to get out with a time of 8:08. And Fladervy's going to come out with 8:12. So, again, there's just a few seconds between these two runners. This was anticipated. These guys are phenomenal at their game. They are very aggressive with their strats. So, it's going to be a fantastic roller coaster pretty much until we get to that flag at the top of the summit. But now, Sushi getting ready for his Golden Ridge. Same with Fladervy here. Now, I've said this time and time again. On a screen-to-screen stat, I'm under the opinion that Golden Ridge is the most technical out of all of the chapters in the game, even more so than Summit. There's a lot of opportunity to save time, but because of the wind and just kind of the design of the level, it's very easy to get caught up and bonk on something and lose time. For example, Sushi running into that little block there instead of clearing it. So it's easy to add up, and like Fladervy clears it there. See, that's exactly what I was talking about. I'm gonna get a spike jump here on Sushi's screen, nailing it first try, and getting ready for our first auto scroller skip. Fladervy not too far behind, missing his spike jump, missing it again. All right, he gets it third try. Let's go. Now Sushi heading up for his ultra attempt on this auto scroller. Makes it look so easy, so clean. Let's go. Fladervy now gonna follow suit. Basically on anything you can do, I can do better with that ground. Oh no, I don't know if he missed his ultra attempt there, but he's gonna have to do that over. And this is exactly what I was talking about, folks. We have these opportunities where if you mess up on the tech, it is a great time loss. It's about 5 or 6 seconds because you have to wait for the auto block and get set up again. Fladervy having a little bit of hangups here too, just barely missing that green bubble. But now we're heading to the second auto scroller on Sushi's screen. Now, there is an auto-scroller skip here as well. It's definitely a lot more trickier. Most runners do not go for it in any percent situation, but it is a strat for ILs. Indication running ILs is individual levels, because surprisingly, that is actually brought up quite a bit. I know I didn't know what it is off the bat either, so just dropping a little bit of knowledge there for you. Now, Msushi and Cliff Face. This section, the wind is just at a high pace. Basically, Madeline is not able to walk, so you have to rely on your dash. And actually, Sushi not getting his dash back there, but very smart on waiting for that snowball to come by. He blurs through that second screen, getting an ultra into this one too. Blinking is gone, folks. Oh my gosh, he's flying through this section. And now Fladervy getting his Cliff Face going on too. Sushi, oh my gosh, he is blazing through this. He's got one screen to go. This last screen here. Fladervy moving through this screen as well. Opting for a different strat, but still a very nice and quick one. Getting this ultra there too. Nice. So Msushi getting out at a 10:52. We're seeing Msushi slightly pulling ahead here, but this is another chapter where a huge trick comes into play, and that is a Bub's drop. But that is about a minute and some change away on Sushi's screen. He's going to have to go grab himself a cassette tape and get access to 5B, which is the B-sides. You know, that's why we have those cassette tapes there. We do have a trick in here. We got the yeet coming up. I'm hoping both runners can pop that off because I like to, you know, so satisfying. One, seeing that trick, and two, just yelling yeet because, you know, I'm trying to keep up with the kids today. All right, Fladervy now getting into his temple as well. Msushi gonna get set up for yeet here. Oh no, he almost had it. He just got a little too much height on there and was able to use that block to get him set up again. It's a small time loss, but it's not too bad. He's still on great pace for a good time here. Now, again, ideally, a cassette tape grab, we want to go for about 112 to 115. And then some of these runners are actually getting faster than that. I'm seeing 110s. We had a 109 earlier or in week 2. So it's definitely doable. Fladervy getting ready for yeet. Not getting it either, but again, it's not too bad. Going for that fast strat in this next room as a backup, which is actually how the intended way of dealing with it. I'm so caught up on Fladervy screen. I missed the time for sushi. It's okay though. All right, so now we've got Bub's drop coming up. In the meantime, I'm gonna double check Fladervy's tape grab time here. Getting that skip. Again, this is gonna be a really good time. I'm gonna say it's gonna be at about a 111, 112. Yep, getting that 112 there. All right, Sushi getting ready for Bub's drop. Oh, prior to that, gonna jump on that spike there. Let's see if he gets it. He needs to get this to maintain his lead. And he does. Excellent job there. So that platform that you briefly saw on Sushi's screen, there's a way to bypass that. And if you do, you fall through. And there is no safe ground for Madeline to fall onto. So the game has a failsafe to where they spawn you to the right side. And it skips a huge section of this chapter. But if you miss it, it's a 10-second loss because you're forced to go back to the map select screen. As you see on Fladervy screen, unfortunately, that's going to have Sushi just kind of pull away right now. Looks like Fladervy is taking a moment, trying to get his bearings together. But now, Sushi going in the mirror, getting through this portion. We got this long descent down here with a very narrow path, and then our secret buds are here again, using that wall bounce strat to perfectly line up that secret to hit that coin. I love that strat. I saw Nero pull that off, and I've actually incorporated that in my game. And Sushi's just blaring through right now. Again, using that strat where we use the seeker to keep our dash so we can better line up for that second boost. Now, I was going to say Sushi so far has been deathless, but that is not correct. He did take a fall leading up to Bub's drop, but that's all right. This is a very solid 5B from him. Which actually says a lot because I believe out of all of his chapters, in compare, oh my gosh, I want you to save this. Oh, unfortunately the Theo shot there just a little short, not getting into where he was at. That is a big time loss, but he's got a nice cushion because of Flad missing Bub's drop, so I think he's going to be okay. Now he is deafened in the call, so I believe he can see what's kind of going on. Oh no, Theo was just like, I'm going to slip through your fingers, Madeline, bye. He's going to get oh, okay. I see you. I see you, Sushi, with the retry strat there. Okay, I respect that play. Like, even though it's a 1.5 second, you know, it's 1.5 seconds to spawn in, but it put him on a cycle that I'm going to assume he's more used to. Like, that looks super clean and also very fast. And actually, you know what? I wonder if that saves time, because usually, unless you do the ultra strat, which I believe Fladervy is going to go for here. Yeah, so if you do this, then you can get about the same time. But I guess if you don't, you're supposed to wait until that brick is on par with yourself. So those are excellent 5Bs from both runners. Now we've got Sushi in reflection getting his leg skip. I unfortunately did not check our times here, but I feel that Sushi's in a good spot right now. But then again, I'm looking at the times, and maybe not. We'll see. We'll see when he gets into hollows here. I'm gonna get a time. So 15:57. They're asking for a sync in chat. I believe we're probably going to want to wait until we get into Summit so we have a better idea. But I'll do my best to give you some timestamps here. Like I said, Sushi was at 15:57 when he got out of hollows, or got out of lake. Fladervy. Oh, this is hold on, wait a minute. Actually, Fladervy's ahead right now by a couple seconds. That is cray. Again, these strats. Look and see. All right, we are getting a sync. Okay, there we go. Again, much love to my restreamer here coming through in the clutch. I think taking that pause after missing the buff drop really helped Fladervy out, and you need to do that. Yeah, look at this. Fladervy's actually he's got about a screen distance ahead right now. Wow. Even with the buffs drop fail, and Sushi had a very clean 5B. This is nuts, folks. I stand corrected. I thought that Sushi was ahead, just based on, you know, the movement and everything, but lo and behold, Fladervy here actually having a very about a screen lead. Yeah, that Seeker Gauntlet death definitely cost Sushi a lot more time. It was a little more detrimental than I thought. I thought it was just going to be like, okay, they kind of squared, they balance each other out because Fladervy failed Bub's drop, but I was mistaken. All right, so now Fladervy getting into Ravine. And he has Sushi right behind him. So you got these intended shortcuts with a 1, 2, and then with a little bit of movement, get to the third one. Fladervy's out, nicely done. And now we're getting ready for the battle and boost here. Again, it's still about a screen apart. And with the battle and fight, it's very optimized. So ideally, we're just going to want to pay attention to see who fumbles and who takes the death. Alright, Fladervy getting the battle and boost, and he's getting started. Throw those hey-yas in chat, folks. You guys know what to do. Sushi also getting his battle and boost, and they are off. So again, it's very optimized. You just don't want to have some hiccups there. Sushi actually having one grabbing onto the wall. And like I said, it's pretty optimal. You know, you're just kind of going. And one of the key things with the battle and fight is you want to get through each of these screens as fast as possible, because if you the quicker you're through it, the less drama battling is throwing at you. And you know, we have our routes, we have our plans on what to do. Oh, Fladervy taking a death here. I don't even know what happened. Did he was so quick, but now Sushi's actually kind of catching up. But we really won't see like the last two screens of this whole fight is where we've seen a lot of nonsense kind of happen. There are these two pretty long sections. One's a vertical section that ends with a bumper jump, which can be unforgiving at times. And then the second one, there's this fast feather cycle that we try to go for, and hit this bumper to get an ultra. And it saves a lot of time, but it is very risky. Sometimes Valin doesn't want to cooperate. Sometimes Madeline does not want to cooperate. But folks, I think Sushi's slightly carved into the lead here. Yeah, we're getting close. The second round of battle, and we have to rely on these blocks to make our way through. But for the most part, this section is very short. Oh my gosh, Sushi flying headfirst in that spike there. It's going to set him back a little bit. Fladervy on that first long screen that I was talking about earlier. Now Sushi on there too. There's that bumper jump I was talking about. So Fladervy's got one more screen to go. Getting set up for fast fall or fast cycle here. Also, if people were curious, both runners here. Oh, he's got to save this, and he does. Woo! Sushi on fast cycle too. Now, as I mentioned, because this does get brought up a lot, both runners are running on keyboard. So with that, feather movement is a little difficult. But, oh my gosh, this first race is getting crazy, folks. Fladervy is going to leave Reflection, clocking in at a 20:51. Msushi not too far behind. He is going to be clocking in at a 21 flat. Folks, you got a 9-second difference as we go into Summit here. Hold on, I'm going to need to take a sip of water because this is about to be hot. Like, 9-second difference. Y'all, let's go. And we have 3,000 meters and some change to climb. So let's just jump right into it. All right, both runners here getting in this post-reflection area, as I like to call it. Now, each section in Summit is designed to basically be a recap of all the stuff from the game leading up to 3,000, which is the actual summit of the mountain. And we also have 2 dashes. So the design of the level is catered to this new power that we have. It's going to definitely amp up the difficulty. Oh, Sushi having a little bit of a menu error there, but he's going to be out. Both are now in 500. Basically, what's going to happen here, because Summit is pretty much optimized from both runners. This is like this is the biggest chapter in the game. I mean, it's an 8-minute run from both runners, and the big thing is we're looking for solid, clean run here, no deaths. I believe there is going to be a few differences in strats here. I know Msushi was going for this auto scroller skip in 2000. It's definitely faster, but it's a little risky. Now Fladervy in 1000 doing these hypers out of these dream blocks, y'all. This is probably one of the funnest areas in Summit. Just get the dream blocks and you're able to hyper out of them, which basically you get a nice boost, like way more. You technically can do it in chapter 2, but we don't have an extra dash to back up our movement, so it's not really too, you basically can't really do much with it unless the dream block puts you into like a screen transition where you get your dash back. But with 2 of them, we're able to just kind of blare through these sections and just have a fun ride here, and both of them just handling it very well. Fladervy again getting out at 23:04. Now Sushi, so Sushi's lead, or Fladervy's lead, is slowly extending here. But now we're into 1500. 1500 is known to cause drama. We have our dust bunnies back, and cycles actually, as I mentioned before, the cycles are very relevant here. Like I said, when you die, it's a 1.5 second respawn, but as soon as the room is loaded back up, the cycle's already going. So you're forced into a different route, and sometimes you have to play on your toes. So far, so good on both runners here. Not seeing anything happening. No mistakes so far. Everything is looking pretty crisp. Now, I know if I were to ask them that, they'd be like, oh, I missed this, that, or the other, but to my commentating eyes here, everything is looking really clean in this 1500. We're going to see if Sushi was able to pull a little bit ahead or catch up on that lead. You got a 24 flat. Looked like about a second there. We had a mishap there on Fladervy's screen, not dashing in. So it's going to be, again, a little more opportunity for Sushi to Get some time, and he's blaring through this screen. Oh my gosh. And also, nice recovery there. Sushi did not have his 2 dashes, so he opted to tread back and avoid a death. Very smart move from on his end. Oh, Fladervy's actually going for this too. He's going to get it first try. Sushi also getting it. Let's go. I'm speechless. I'm totally speechless right now. And that looked extra clean. And again, it just reminds me that anything you could do, I could do better kind of setup. It's like, I got you. All right, we're going to get another sync here. Just to give you guys a better idea on where each runner is at based on their times. I mean, overall, this has been a phenomenal run between both runners, in my opinion. Fladervy now getting into 2500. Sushi not too far behind, getting that demo underneath that auto scroller block. Just a few more battle ends and he's going to be out too. Alright, we see Fladervy not going for the corner boost off of that second wall. So that'd be an opportunity for Sushi to save some time if he can pull it off. Getting through this long screen here. Sushi also opting to not go for it as well, playing it a little safe. That trick is risky because a death, you go all the way back, and that's a pretty significant time loss, especially in a close race like this. Getting his key skip here. Now we're heading into door skip, but first we got to thread a needle. This room, it's been mentioned. Oh, nice. Okay. Didn't get the optimal strat, but was able to recover and just get out of there. You know, everybody loves door skip. They love talking about it, but thread the needle, a significantly harder screen. Like, way harder. But both are going to get out, making their last run through this mirror temple before we get to 3000. Fladervy's going to get there first. Msushi not too far behind. All right, folks, here we go. It's gonna be tough. Like I said, this area has been ran so much that everybody is just kind of like, I know what I need to do. So if like Sushi's gonna have to play picture perfect, and Fladervy's just gonna have some drama come up to make this for Sushi to have a shot. And so far, Fladervy is keeping it honest here. Heading into flag 20 here, just about out of downdraft. This is a very nice section from Mo. Sushi's going to take a death on 23. Oh no. These are the kind of things that can't happen. Fladervy is out of downdraft. Sushi not far behind, hitting that flag 20 now. And now Fladervy in the updraft section here, not giving up his lead. He's like, look, you're gonna have to earn this one. But we have these devious flags, flag number 14 and 13 coming up. These ones are significantly longer than a bunch of other sections in the game, in Summit. And deaths here have been known to basically change the outcome of races. Fladervy one key lock away. He is out, getting into flag number 12. Sushi getting set, taking a death, early death. That's all right. Now Sushi in 13, taking it. Oh, Fladervy having a little bit of a hang up here. That was 2 deaths. One, I was like, okay, that's not that bad, but 2, it's gonna let Sushi kind of slip a little closer as we head to flag. Oh, I guess flag 12 is that problem and that drama today. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Just kind of maybe getting ahead of himself. I'm not 100% sure, but in the meantime, Fladervy is getting in and making it to flag number 6 and number 5. So she's got to catch up. He's got to make things work. Here's flag number 9. This one also has been causing problems too. He's going to get away. And we also skip flag number 8. Like, it's over on the right. It's just kind of out of the way. Oh, Fladervy running in hang-ups on flag number 4. Able to clear that set of spike series. He gets into 3. Now this is going to be crucial. He picks up the checkpoint. Some people will actually bypass flag number 3 and number 2's checkpoints, by doing bunny hops and just kind of, you know, saving a few frames here and there, but a death would put the player all the way back to the last flag that they picked up. Sushi getting flag number 3 too. This is Fladervy's to win. He's on flag number 1. He just has to clean this up and finish this off. Basically, right now, any mishaps. Flag 1 has been causing drama, though. Nah, he's going to get it. He's out. Fladervy taking race number 1, clocking in at a 29:20. Msushi not too far behind, folks. This is the drama that I wanted to see. This is what I'm living for right now. Clocking in at a 29:36, folks. That is a 16-second difference, and we are only in the first race. Whew. I'm going to take a sip of water, and I'm going to just need to collect my thoughts, because that was a roller coaster. All right, so then we're returning to map here. I mean, overall, this is good on both ends for both of them. That was very solid. And like, you know, Fladervy just had the bubs drop mistake there in chapter 5, but was able to bounce back to that. And then Sushi also getting set up here. I'm going to be taking a short breather. Let the runners kind of gather their thoughts as they get ready for race number 2. But I would like to take this time to talk about, of course, the big show, Pace. We're going to pull this up, take a look at it. So Pace is going to be taking place at Xanadu Games in Laurel Park, April 25th through the 28th of 2019. The venue is going to be open 24/7, and you can watch it live right here at twitch.tv/speedrun. Now, we are going to be having the grand finals for 3 speed games there: Odyssey, Celeste, and Super Mario 64. Is going to be super hype. In addition to that, folks, we're also just going to have, you know, it's not just these grand finals and these races that are going on. We're going to be showcasing a bunch of other stuff as well, and a bunch of surprises. I'm looking very forward to it. You actually, I think when we look down here, scroll through the tournament page here. Yeah, we're going to be having showcase runs and races as well. The submission form that will be opening up on February 2nd at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you're interested in going to the event, tickets are available. We also have some hotel and room accommodations and everything else in here. I believe all this stuff is on that page. Again, I posted up Pace in the chat. And actually, since I'm talking about it again, I'll just post it now. Check it out. Go ahead and get your entry fee and everything else going on. I am planning to be there. Like, I am definitely planning. Like, as soon as I return to work, I'm like, listen, I need to take some time off. I know it's my first day. I know I'm not even 5 minutes into work, but I need this time off in April because I am trying to make it out. I'm trying to see all of these games live in person. I'm trying to bring the hype. Let me tell you, it's very exciting, and I'm looking forward to it. All right, so we should be getting ready for our second race here in just one moment. Now, again, our runners are taking a little bit of a break. They are playing on keyboard, and I can only imagine playing on keyboard versus on controller. I feel like playing on keyboard is a little more taxing on your hands than playing on a controller. I mean, like, it's partly why, like, I do play Overwatch, for example, but I kind of play more on console than I do on PC, because when I play on PC, it does a number on my hands trying to do all the movement and everything. So I totally get where they're coming from, and you definitely want to give yourself those breaks, because you don't want to, like, you know, cause any drama or conflama or anything. All right, we are going to be getting ready here for our second race. And again, I mean, overall, it's solid performance from both runners there. Um, again, Bub's drop was that was like that was the glaring thing that I saw from Fladervy side. Msushi more so just kind of had little bumps in the road, like, you know, not getting a little bit of height on a dash, and a lot of the stuff wasn't leading to any deaths or anything, but those little mishaps quickly add up in a race. Even just any percent. This is like what's crazy. I mean, I think there was an instance where like Flair had a 32 and some change, and he had 32 deaths. And if I'm not mistaken, my PB, which is a 34, has 20 deaths. So even with more deaths, it's still possible to have a fast time. What we are getting ready for race number 2, folks. I hope you guys are buckled up and ready to go, because I am ready for all the action that's about to ensue. All right, and we are off. So she's looking to get just like maybe a little late start here, but that's okay. Like I said, IGT. Okay, Sushi's actually, we're gonna, I think it might be AFK or something. Not 100% sure, but we're gonna pause here for just a moment. All right, so we should be getting it going here. All right, cool. Okay, we are off. And again, prologue, no drama, no nonsense. Look at that. Although, to be fair, Sushi has taken a death in prologue during the league. I have seen, and it can happen. You can have, I've done it many times, especially with that new skip. You're trying to get to, like, you're trying to open that menu as soon as you're able to and hit that skip cutscene, because you want to save basically as much frames as you can. And of course, doing it too early, it's retry instead of skip cutscene, and you die, and it's a huge loss. All right, so we are in city yet again. Again, I didn't really see anything. I didn't see anything overbearing or just like notable for like improvement here. These are both solid. Actually, yeah, I believe it was, they're about a half a second apart, or maybe even to the frame. I'm not 100% sure, but they both had respectable times here in city. I think Sushi had a 102 and Flad also either one. Yeah, he had to have a 102 because they were on like a half second apart. With Flag taking a death in the third to last room here, it's going to give Sushi a little bit of a lead. Coming again at a 133, being very consistent here. Fladervy with that death, it's going to be 138. So we've got Sushi with a little bit of a lead here again. But like I said, Plaid's movement is absolutely crazy in this game, and he's able to catch up on that really quick. So Sushi just has to play real tight to just hold on to all the time that he has in his pocket. And so far making good work of it, moving through these rooms very nicely. Even small nuances there, like, You notice that Fladervy actually was a little bit higher before he skipped the cutscene. That actually puts him in the dream block a little bit higher as well. So now Sushi in the battle and fight. Taking a death there, but it's gonna be okay. But Fladervy's like hot on his tail right now. I'm talking like yeah. I'm trying to pay attention to it. He's like carving into this lead at a ridiculous pace. Oh my god! I'm just seeing, like, I'm looking at Sushi's screen on one screen, and then just trying to do a comparison, and it looks like Fladervy is just blaring through ever so slightly faster. I mean, we'll find out as we enter Awake. Sushi's going to get out here. Flad opening up this door, and he's making his exit as well. In this dream block section. Not opting to corner boost out of there. We'll see if Flad's going to go for that. He is. And we're about even going into Awake. I'm going to say that Sushi is maybe ahead by a half a second, but that's going to change running into some mishaps here. That is definitely going to pull Fladervy ahead, but Sushi recovering nicely, catching up on his speed. He's got 329, and yeah, the 3-second difference just from that one balk. Holy cow, folks. All right, we are back in Resort. So you know what the deal is here. We're gonna have these cycles, our dust bunnies, and of course Demo Dash. Both runners, it's not an issue for them in race number 1. We're gonna see if they're gonna hold their streak up here and get it on the first try in race number 2. And again, it's just these moments for optimal movement that are going to be crucial. And actually, it's happening again. Like, that was a little more extended, like, lead on Fladervy's screen. And it's just crazy because, like, if you're just looking at them, and looking at the other screen, each one that they take, it looks like they're doing like the exact same strats, but there's just like these very, very small just optimizations. Oh no, Sushi's taking a death here, not getting the wall bounce. I mean, like this screen, Flad leaves it faster. Sorry, folks, I had to cut that commentary off real quick because I had a sneeze come out of nowhere. I did not want to do that on. I did not want to do that on stream. I would have felt so bad. But it's over and done now, and we are now moving into Huge Mess. And again, we're seeing about a 7-second difference between the two runners. So again, that Fladervy's just movement is unheard of. Sushi's going for the fast strat. Like, those are the things that Sushi's gonna do. He's gonna have to pull out all the stops to try to get caught up here, and that was one of them. He saved a second so far by going for that fast strat in that first that crate room, and then now Sushi getting through this section as well. And he's gonna go for this ultra. He's gonna get. He took a death that was very clean. I am terrified to even try to go for that strat. Oh no, Fladervy missing a wall bounce in that room, but got some nice ground ultras to shave the time there. And again, Sushi slowly carving into this lead. Oh, having some menu issues there. It's gonna lose it as quick as he gets it. What's he's gonna do here? So far, so good. He's going to go for this fast cycle again. Fladervy also going for that fast cycle. Yeah, he lost a little time there. But man. Whew. Also, thank you, chat, for the bless you. I appreciate that. Alright, so we are in elevator shaft for both runners here. blazing through this little section here. I mean, they're just blazing through everything, but you know, it's like I said, it's just fast. Sushi running into a little bit of a hiccup there. And again, like I said, those small things, it's like it just adds up over time. All right, we are getting into demo here. This is where it's gonna be really important. Sushi not getting. Oh my God, Fladervy! Did he just go for checkpointless and die? Yo, that is a huge opportunity for Sushi to get back in this game. I think he's still behind by a few seconds, but man. Wow, it's still about the same amount of time, even with that checkpointless death. Oh my gosh. We are moving into Oshiro. Fladervy having a little bit of hang up here. Gonna have to rely on another cycle in that room. That could be the break that Msushi is looking for. But not getting optimal speed here. Had to wait for Oshiro to fly through there as well. Oh my gosh. Sushi 2 screens before he is out of chapter 3. Fladervy making his way through, getting set up for those screens as well. Sushi on this last screen here, making sure Oshiro is high and dry and away from Madeline. He is going to come out at an 8:05. Fladervy not too far behind. Wow! Oh my God. We have a 2-second difference, folks, as we head into Golden Bridge. Oh my goodness. Let's go. Throw some hype in chat. I'm trying to see you guys. Are you guys excited as I am? Like, throw some hype in chat. Let's go. This is what I'm talking about. Alright, so we are now in the Golden Ridge. And again, both artists, I think they had a pretty decent ridge in race number 1. Oh. Sushi getting caught up on that block there. And they're getting ready to get in the shrine here. Sushi first to appear there on screen. Gonna get his spike jump and head on up as he heads for his auto-scroller attempt. Fladervy now on shrine. Getting his spike jump the first try here. He had a little bit of a hang up in race number 1 there, but he is able to get that scot-free. Sushi landing the ultra. Now, Fladervy had some hang-ups here too. It wasn't too bad in the previous race, but he's going to have to get this first try, and he does. All right, we got this long room here. Sushi setting up for that hyper. Not getting enough distance. Oh no. Let's see if Fladervy's going to go for that. He is. And he's going to get it. Wow. That trick is very tough. So it's going to further extend Fladervy's lead here as both runners are getting ready for the second auto scroller skip. Psych, they're not going for a skip here. I know that they're very aggressive and madmen at this run, but I don't think they're that crazy to try to go for that auto scroll skip. At least not yet. I don't know if Fladervy or Sushi ran into a little bit of hang up here. He's going to be off cycle and going to have to wait. And again, it's just going to... Oh, hold the phone. Trying to look. Yeah, it's going to further... Oh, no. Sushi dashing into those spikes there. And again, this is just going to further extend Fladervy's lead as we head into Mirror Temple. But now in Mirror Temple, Fladervy had a mishap with Bub's drop, and then that just tacked on 10 seconds, which Sushi get held onto, but had a death in the Secret Gauntlet room, like super late, messing up his free throw attempt with Theo. Holy moly. Y'all, I'm living for this right now. This is why I wanted to do commentary for this league, because I was looking for races like this. Oh, got some menu fumbling there. So 18-second difference as we leave Ridge. That is crazy. Again, that's like I said. I was talking about how that chapter is so technical. It's so easy to get caught up and just fumble and lose little bits of time. A half second here, a full second there, and it quickly adds up. And again, Sushi's gonna have to play real honest and real tight here. He's going to get a solid tape grab, and he's going to, like, basically, you know, pretty much what everybody wants when they try to run any percent. Solid tape grab. We need bubs drop first try. We need a clean 5B. Like, everything just needs to be on that Windex shine, y'all. So I'm trying to tell you right now. All right, so we're going to set up for Yeet here on both player screens. Fladervy not getting it. Sushi's got the Yeet. Let's go. So again, that's going to save a little bit of time. As long as he can finish this out pretty solid. Like keeping his momentum in this screen. For some reason, it's really easy to lose it there. He's going to get this, he needs a clean tape room. Fladervy already on pace for a solid one. All right, both runners now getting their tape grabs. Fladervy getting a 113 and Sushi getting a 112. So again, he got a second save there. Oh, now we go into 5B. And this song in particular has grown on me so much. It's still not as good as 4B's song, but this one is pretty solid. All right, we are fast approaching bubs drop. This is going to be pivotal. This is going to be very important for both runners here. Are we gonna have some? Are we having a Cirque du Soleil moment? What is going on here? Ah! Oh my God! Yes. Synchronized bub drops. What more can you ask for, folks? Oh my goodness, let's go. I say synchronized because it's on screen, but like I said, IGT is our name of the game here. But look at how satisfying this is. Oh my gosh. Look at this. 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 Oh, that was some delicious sync there. Oh my goodness, you guys. Woo! It just looks so cool. I mean, the good thing about it is Sushi is definitely trying to keep pace here as best as he can. And again, right now it's just, you know, putting the pressure on Fladervy to miss the thing. Now look at this. That's some nice time save there. Sushi going for the wall bounce to line up the Seeker versus Flad strat, having to wait for the Seeker to explode. So again, there's a little bit of time save there. Both of them getting their Seeker set up here. Oh my gosh. Whew. Alright, we are in the gauntlet room yet again. Oh my gosh. Look at this. Both of them playing clean and honest. Oh no! Why did you retry that, Sushi? I would have not retried that. You had your dash and you could have made it. Oh no. It's okay. It's okay. He's still able to pull forward here. Now he's getting that. Oh no! Tried to go for the ultra strat and missed it. He's actually gonna have to try to. Okay, he has his backups here. Wow! 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 Woo! Holy cow, folks! We are moving into reflection. It's about a 20-second difference now between the both runners. Even though, like, it's so crazy because they're looking to be on pace. But, you know, there were a few mishaps and a few flubs there. But, like, again, that movement, it's just, it's crazy. All right, Fladervy getting leg skip first try. See how Sushi pulls this off. Oh no, missing his first attempt at leg skip. he gets the second one there. Alright, so they're just moving away. Again, for folks out there, reflection is very cut and dry. I mean, like, our routes are optimized. There isn't a whole lot to really cover, especially after seeing... Okay, Sushi getting a little ahead of himself on that feather. There isn't a whole lot to cover or explain once you kind of see it in the first run. So ideally, I'm just going to be basically hovering over each runner's screens and making sure that they play as clean as possible. No deaths, no drama. Everybody just kind of does their part here. And I mean, so far, it's been pretty good. And now both runners are in hollows here. Fladervy going for this top route. Hold my breath as he clears it very fine and very nicely. He's about a couple seconds away from his ravine adventures. But yeah, we're seeing like the gap is nice strat there. Basically just skipping that feather entirely. Yeah, we're kind of seeing the lead getting further and further extended here. So yeah, we're seeing a lot of time save there. Basically, you don't have to go into that other feather and reset it. You just kind of go and run with it. And it's those small things, folks, that like really add up. I mean, like, yelling at the wall about how important it is those like mishaps are. But it is, especially just like each one, it just makes it harder and harder for a runner to catch up, especially if someone is just playing on fire right now. And so far, Fladervy is... I can't really give a critique on Fladervy's run right now. This is like very solid as he's going through his battle and fight here. I mean, we're really gonna see once I get through the end of battling, just to see where he is at. Now I know Fladervy Summit, if he's on fire, I think he's gotten like a sub 810 if I'm not mistaken. So if you put that into consideration, things can get a little dicey here, a little exciting. We'll have to wait and see. And I mean, overall, everybody's game has like excelled tremendously since this league has started. We've been seeing a few PBs here and there. We've gotten the closest to the world record right now is 4 seconds, which happened yesterday from TGH with his 28:11, and that is currently the fastest time in the league. But if anybody is going to step up and take... Whoa, what was that? Hold on. That strat from Sushi, I kind of like that. Look at that one again. Alright, Fladervy now in the second round here. Okay, I'm not entirely sure if Fladervy is on... okay, he's definitely, if I'm not mistaken, he's going to be on PB pace. At least from what's on Speedrun.com. But taking down the top spot, I'm not too sure. Because I thought he was going to get out of reflection with a sub 20, but it doesn't look like that's going to be the case. It's going to be really close. It's going to be really close. Like, I believe he gets out at, if he gets out at sub 20, it gives him a little bit of a cushion, but if not, he might have the IL record summit here. Can you go for a safer strat there? Sushi 2 screens out. Yeah, he's not gonna get. He's not going to get to the top of this before, oh no, before 20 minutes. So we're still going to see a very impressive time here, but I had to like catch my breath. I was like, is he on pace for some major drama right now? Vlad leaving Summit at a 20:08. Yeah, for him to get world record, he's going to have to sub 8 Summit, which as far as I know, that has not happened, and I'm not even 100% sure if that can happen. Now, that isn't to say that I would love to have Fladervy prove me wrong, but it's going to be very tough. Sushi now coming out of Reflection with a 20:51. So we have a 43-second difference between both runners now as we head into the final chapter of the game. Is a Vlad getting through his first portion here? Sushi also making their way again. Like, this is just going to come down to Sushi has to play to the T perfect, and then he's just going to have to rely on Fladervy to just make mistakes. Other than that, because like I've said time and time again, Summit is very optimized for any runner. They know their strats, they know what they're doing. For the most part, it's very clean from everybody else, and you just have to hope that the front runner just, you know, stumbles on some rocks or like runs into a couple of spikes. So Fladervy is about to get out of 500, or excuse me, yeah, 500. What am I talking about? Heading into 1000 here. Nice try from Sushi there. Sushi, they're both on incredible pace. He's just gonna come down to the wire here. You see a nice corner boost from Fladervy screen there. Sushi blasting through these dream blocks. Getting on that home stretch here. I'm like trying to keep it calm, but like internally I'm screaming because this has been just a fantastic run from both runners. Fladervy now in 1500. Sushi getting close to the battle line alley-oop section here. Like if there was ever an opportunity for Sushi to get back in, 1500 would be it. So far, Flat is not giving him the opportunity whatsoever. He's like, nah, fam, I'm running. Okay. Commentator curse is real. Just came out and dang. I don't even know what to say about that, except I just had to sing a little tune about my commentary curse. All right. So Flat getting out at 3:14 on his summit time. All right, 2000 now. Fladervy in the snowball room, making quick work of this screen. He's gonna grab another berry. No, he's not. He's gonna keep this one on hand though, as he's heading for auto scroller skip. Woo! He gets that with. All right. Oh no! Can you save this? Can you save this? Ah! Oh my god! Oh my god! Clip that, please. Clip that, please. Clip that, please. Yo! Alright, now Sushi getting set up for the two. Oh my god, I'm sorry that I got a little too hyped about that. I thought that that was dead on sight. But Fladervy was able to pull some magic out of his hat. Dang, man. Let's go. Ooh, oh my god, I'm like so caught up on that. I can't believe that he saved that. That was nuts. And now he's in 2,500. Sushi getting to the battle and alley-oop section here too. Alright, Flag having a little bit of hang up there. Kind of just jumping on those blocks. Not getting a dash back to ascend that section, but flying through. And now Sushi getting into Mirror Temple himself. Alright, Msushi getting key skip. At the same time, Fladervy getting door skip. And he's making his way into 3,000 right now. I'm still hung up on that. I'm still hung up on that skip, y'all. That save. Man. Whew. I'm looking at those clips and laughing at myself for hooping and hollering like a cheerleader. That's fine. No, that drew all the hype out for me. Alright, now Flat getting into downdraft here. Still, this is a very solid time from him. Just carving into these checkpoints. Damn. Even with that little hang up there, able to just adjust the route to prevent death. Oh my god, he was going for it again! Oh my gosh, if you would have saved that, Fladervy, I would have just got up and left. Like, look, I can't. Alright, now Fladervy in updraft. Oh no, Sushi having a little bit of hang up here on flag 20. Alright, now Fladervy on 13. Not an issue this time around, as he is starting to make his way through to flag 10. Now, flag number 9 is still known to cause problems. This jump is a little hard to set up, but then after that, it's pretty straightforward. Also, a cheese, thank you so much. He is raiding with a party of 461. What's up, babe? How you doing? But in the meantime, we appreciate that raid so much. You're missing all the action. You guys are gonna all need to check out this VOD real quick. Now, as I was saying, flag number 9, Sushi taking a couple quick deaths there. But look at this time off Fladervy, heading into flag number 3, getting his feather up and running. Opting to go for a little safer route there. I respect the move. But now Sushi on getting to flag number 5, but this one is Fladervy's to win, barring any mishaps or drama. It doesn't look to be the case here, and Fladervy is going to take race number 2, clocking in at 28:43. We've seen a death on Sushi screen on flag number 4. right, he is making his way through. Still on pace for a sub 30 here. Oh, ooh, okay. I always get nervous at that one if you run to that corner. All right, sweet. Sushi is going to clock in at a 29:48. GG's to both runners. Oh my gosh, what an electrifying race, folks. We still got one more to go. I want to see what Fladervy has up his sleeve as we head into this third race here. Oh my gosh. In that clip, thank you to everybody and anyway that's posted that clip from that save. Because, my goodness, I am still caught up on that. So again, folks, we have our live event coming up in April. Pace. It's going to be fantastic. It's going to be at Xanadu. And it's going to, I believe, hold on, let me play the smart part and have the page up again. Or let me try to get it. All right, so again, folks, Pace 2019 going down at Xanadu Games. You can also watch it live here at twitch.tv/speedrun. It's going to be from April 25th through the 28th. And we're going to be going 24/7 each and every day, folks. It's going to be mad hype. We are going to be seeing the grand finals for games like Super Mario Odyssey, Celeste, and Super Mario 64. Also, we're going to be having some showcase runs and races from the community. Personally, I would love to see an ARB race at Pace. Like, that would be super hype, in my opinion. And then, of course, Odyssey as well. Maybe, I know Darker Side is pretty long, but I think a Darker Side race could be pretty hype. I noticed a couple runners are kind of digging into that category too. I mean, the possibilities literally are endless, folks. It would be great to see some messenger races. Mega Man X. Mega Man X is always a hype race. It's one of my like low key favorite ones to watch. I mean, the possibilities are endless, and if you are interested in submitting a race or a run yourself, those are going to be live. The submissions will be live on February 2nd. You can get your tickets now. You can get your hotel now. Get your flight. Everything's set up. And more information is going to be on the website. And again, I'll just throw that out in chat right now. So check that out. But also check this out. Race number 3 underway. Also, by going to the site, you'll be able to check the standings as well. If I'm not mistaken. Okay, I lied. I take that back. I believe it is there somewhere. Oh, yeah. I did find the standings page here. And just kind of give you a brief rundown on just what we have right now, at least for the top. We'll go top 5 for this one. So like right now up to the minute, including Fladervy's points that are in this race alone, we got TGH out in front with 12. Fladervy is going to come in second with 10. And Chai Kitty is next in line, tied for third with Nero, both with 8. And then Malay is in fourth with 7. So we got a nice close-knit gap there going on. We are in city, race number 3. Let's get some more hype in the chat, you guys. I mean, that last race, whew. I'm gonna need to call home and talk about it. So now, let's see what we got. What we got going on here. Again, it's city, you know. What is there to say about it? I believe this is still the most run IL on the leaderboards. And both runners are doing exceptionally well here. No mishaps just yet. But we'll see. We got one last little situation here on this screen. Sushi getting it. Flat is 2, and wow, the consistency on Sushi's screen. He has had 102s in all the races. Basically, it looks like a mirror image. And Fladervy also getting a 103 there. Not like, I wouldn't even call him being behind. It's about the exact same. As we move into old side. And so again here, it's again just optimal movement. Like Fladervy's movement is like, it's like poetry in motion. For real. He is just so precise on the fastest strats. To the point that you have to actually like you just have to bank on a mistake to get an opportunity to pull ahead. And even then, he's just constantly catching up to you. Well, like right here. Yeah, they're still on pace right now. They're about even as we head into this next couple of rooms here. But again, Awake has been the point where we start to see Fladervy slowly pulling ahead. All right, now Sushi going on all 8 cylinders right now. Getting the corner boost there. Didn't get that in race number 2. He's going to have a 302. And looking to slowly extend on his lead here. Fladervy at a 305. But again, Awake has been where Fladervy starts flying through and making waves. And again, it's hard. I haven't seen any deaths on either runner's screen. Wow, that was a crispy Awake. 322 to Fladervy's 325. Sushi is now ahead in game 3 by 3 seconds, folks, as we head into the 1-star Celestial Resort. I'm sorry, Mr. Oshiro, but I mean, you know, Badeline was on point when she was talking about the issues that you have at your residency here. Let's not beat around the bush. Which is partly why Madeline and the runners are trying to get through this area as quick as possible. And so far so good. Again, like I said, it's like, all right, we've seen that Msushi did not dash out from that corner as he wanted to. Those are those little things where, like, it's like, I don't even. I'm looking for an analogy to to put it to, and I can't find one. I'm sorry, you guys. I had that all set up and I dropped the ball. My apologies. But oh, Flat taking a death in this room. Okay, that happens. I have been guilty of doing that as well. All right, we are moving into huge mess now. Actually, Msushi's out of huge mess, or at least that labyrinth part. Getting set up now. He had a few hangups here. Oh my gosh! Speak of the devil. That room. He's trying to go for that fast strat, and I respect the play, but it's like, you know, do you want to take that death against Fladervy? All right, but still, Msushi kind of. Well, I'll get a timestamp for you guys. Oh no! Sushi trying to go for that ultra strat, but I think he dashed too early, and Fladervy's gonna get it. All right, Sushi heading into the books block here at 5:43. I think Fladervy has caught up to him and surpassed him at 2 seconds ahead now. And we're moving into towels. No, alright, off the bat, in this room that Sushi just entered, there's a big difference. Sushi walks over to the edge versus Fladervy, who actually performs a dash. See, again, it's a optimization in movement, folks. It's like, it makes a huge difference. We are getting a sync. Shoutouts to my restreamer. Appreciate you. All right, now they're both hitting an elevator shaft. Now, you know, demo really hasn't been that big of a deal in this set. Same with Bub's drop. I mean, like, for the most part, these guys have been very solid with their tricks. I think the trick that has been giving the most trouble is the yeet. I've only yelled it out once the entire set. But like I said, with yeet, there's not a lot of... He's going for it. Ooh! Checkpoint list. Fladervy here to play. Let's go. That was crazy. As he's heading into Oshiro here. Getting that bonk. I think Sushi's gonna get it too. Nope, not this time. All right. Wow. Oh my gosh. He's able to... I don't know how he was able to do that. I usually have to wall bounce in that room. To go... No! Oh, Fladervy overshooting his dash there and just vaulting over that spring. That's okay. That is a common mistake amongst all runners. But this is where it counts. Last screen, both runners trying to keep this as clean as possible. Trying to make sure to get that Windex shine before they get out of resort here. So far, so good. Sushi with a set. Oh my gosh. We have a second difference, y'all. Let's go. Let's go. Sushi definitely keeping pace right now with Fladervy. But again, it was this close going into resort, and then this is where like Fladervy really broke out. Sushi's gonna have near perfect ridge to maintain his well, he doesn't even have the lead. Maintained basically to keep at pace with Fladervy here. So we'll see how things pan out. And again, like Ridge likes to throw everything and the kitchen sink at you. All right, now they're both in shrine here. Sushi and Fladervy getting their spike jumps. As we get set up for the auto scroller skip. Oh no, Fladervy missing something there and having to take a death. Oh, that's gonna give Sushi an opportunity to kind of pull ahead here. Now Fladervy had issues with this on his first race. Not an issue this time around again. And it's those small things. I feel bad as a commentator because like in these particular races, both of them are so exceptional and they're doing a fantastic job that like I feel that I'm always constantly calling out their mistakes, and that is not fair to the runners, but it's just like something that we have to point out as a commentator. Like minus those mishaps, this has been a fantastic ridge on both parts, and the same thing with Resort and the other chapters too. Basically, like the more that I am talking about other things than what's going on in the race, it just goes to show how exceptional their runs are going. So, and again, Sushi about to get in the cliff face here. Fladervy not too far behind. I'll try to get an idea here. Actually, they're tied. They're tied right now. It doesn't look like it, but trust me when I say they are tied. I wouldn't go for a sync here because they're near the end. In fact, I don't really think we need to get a sync going until chapter 7, to be quite honest. Like we have a lot of run left and anything can happen. But at least in chapter 7, that's where you know, we don't have any other loading screens or anything else like that. All right, Sushi 10:37, Fladervy 10:33. That fast, Fladervy just carved into that lead by 4 seconds. As we dive into the Mirror Temple once again. Now these guys' tape scripts have been phenomenal all race long, so I'm hoping that's going to keep pace here. And I'm hoping to yell yeet again because it's always, I don't know why that's so much fun to yell. I think it's because it reminds me of that Vine where I'm not going to repeat what was said on it because, you know, got a family-friendly stream here. I'm going to keep things PG-13 for y'all. But yeah, I don't know. It's just satisfying to say. As weird as that sounds. And both runners, again, about the same screens. Msushi missing his wall bounce here, but getting set up for the yeet. Oh, can we get a double yeet? Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. And again, these are looking to be very good tape times here. Able to keep their momentum in that particular room. They're going to need to get this fast cycle off of these blocks. It's going to be close. Ooh. Okay, they got it. Oh, Fladervy's gonna actually have an exceptional time here. Oh my god. That 109. I was so caught up on Fladervy's. I think Sushi had either 110 or 111, but wow, 109 is ridiculous. As we move into the 5B. Now, again, Bubs drop. Crucial. This is so crucial right now with how close these runners are. Like Sushi's going to have to get this to stay on pace, and Fladervy's gonna have to do it to maintain his lead. Let's see. Sushi up to bat first. Gets it. Fladervy. Yes. Okay, they both got it. Woo. Let's go. Keeping this run honest. Alright, so we got this long, elaborate section. I hate this section, personally. It's one of the most annoying sections in 5B. Those saw blades are not fun to deal with. Alright. So Sushi getting through. He's gonna get into the mirror here very shortly. Oh, having a little hang up there, missing the switch. Trying to do what Fladervy there with a reverse hyper. But again, we're gonna see a faster strat here from Sushi Screen as we go into this first secret room. He's gonna wall bounce off of this. No, he's not. He's gonna miss it. He's gonna try to adjust here. Okay, woo! Missing it there, but able to keep it alive. I was gonna say he usually he'll do a wall bounce off of that, and then like it sets the secret up perfectly to just fall into that key as you stomp on it. All right, now we are on Theo. You see different ultra setups, but they're about the same. Actually, Sushi going for 2 for each room here. Uh-oh, we got some borderline sync going on as we head into this gauntlet. Let's go. Oh my god. Oh. It's like I'm trying to watch this in 3D, folks. I got 2 different screens. Look at this. Look. Oh my gosh, this is so fantastic. Oh no. Sushi not getting his ultra strat there, so he's gonna have to result in his backup. Fladervy getting a 223 and Sushi getting a 228. Wow. Alright, now they're moving into reflection. Okay, now this run is going to get a little bit interesting. I'm going to just pull up some stats from Fladervy real quick. Most notably on his reflection times. Now his best time was a 5:45, and he's been averaging like a 5:50-ish in there. If he's able to have a stellar reflection here, he could leave at sub 20. And of course, if he leaves at sub 20, there's that opportunity to maybe PB. We have to wait and see. Oh, having a little hang up there. He's gonna have the neutral jump to get up there. But Sushi still putting on a tremendous fight here. And actually, Fladervy not getting the single cycle on that Kevin block. It's gonna get, you know, just give him these little opportunities for Sushi to catch up. As you get into the maze portion of Hollows here. Oh my gosh, this is getting nuts. I'm just like on the seat of my pants here. I'm not trying to throw no curses out. I'm not trying to do anything of the sort. I just want these guys to keep this run super clean and honest as we head towards the battle and fight. Also, I do want to remind everybody that we still have plenty of league action coming up for the rest of the day. After this, we are going to be moving into Super Mario 64 16 stars. We're going to have WD Beanie versus Proto Man 5, and then to close the night out, we have another 16 star match with the BES Rock Chalk Noctine versus Aki 941. Now these 16 star races have been super hype. I definitely would continue to tune in and watch those as well, particularly if you like these Celeste runs. Each race is actually significantly short. We're looking at about 16 to 17 minutes on that, but it's just like the movement and everything else is bonkers. Alright, now Flad in battling Msushi, not too far behind. This one is pretty close, folks. And like considering the pace that they're on, this could also be a PB for Sushi as well. We'll have to wait and see. I know Fladervy has mentioned many times that, like, you know, Summit just likes to come out of nowhere and just slam the PB door in his face. So we'll have to wait and see. If Fladervy's like, not today, we're gonna make this one happen. But also Battle Into, they both tend to be like, you know, you wanted to get this PB, but we're not gonna let that happen. Fladervy coming in with a beautiful ultra strat. No, he misses. He didn't get his dash back off of that. Woo! Able to get a smooth backup though. Msushi opting to grab the feather instead. Alright, we got ourselves a nice little run of the mill here. Dang, Fladervy is smashing through this section as he heads towards the final screen of the first round of the fight here. Again, Msushi not far behind by any means. Oh yeah, there is a difference, as Brian Otto pointed out. It looks like Msushi has photosensitivity off, and Fladervy does not. As you'll see, like when basically he bunks with Madeline, there's like a nice little graphic that appears, versus on Msushi's screen, like it's just plain and simple. All right, now this is going to be very interesting. I don't know. It's going to be, again, it's going to be close if Fladervy can get out of Reflection at sub 20 or not. He's got one screen to go. Msushi also having one screen to go. Again, these guys are seconds apart. Fladervy opting to get set up there on this last part. Sushi going for the ultra. I don't think Fladervy is going to get out at a sub 20 again. But that is quite all right. He's still making excellent pace here. Sushi, again, not that far behind, folks. Oh, hold on. Oh, he's at 20 on the dot. Let's go. He's going to need... It's going to be... Wow. Got 12-second difference, folks. Again, as we head into the final... Or 13, I just saw that. 13-second difference as we head into the grand finale of this race. This has been one for the records, folks. Just constant super play from both parties here. And now we're going to get that beautiful sync, I think. Maybe. No, that was just a lag spike. Don't worry about me. Although, yeah, we could take a sync. I would be fine with a sync here if that's cool with you, Restreamer, because we ain't got nothing else loading in or anything. So it'll be pretty similar as we race towards the top. In the meantime, Flad getting out at a 2040. Sushi with a 2055. Also, shoutouts to Zenata. Thank you so much with the Twitch Prime sub. Enjoy the emotes. And the sub badge as we move into 500 meters here. Alright, Flad going to grab this zipper. Just get all the speed and all the time. He's going to come out. Make a good pace here. We got 1,000 again. This part is so much fun to watch, everybody. Yeah, Sushi, I feel like, is on PB pace as well, which would be fantastic. Let's go. I mean, that's the big thing, too. I mean, you know, we have the runners going against each other, but at the same time, especially with how dope this community is, like, they want everybody wants to see everybody improve. There is no animosity. There is no ill feelings towards anybody. Like, the top runners, pretty much everybody in this league, everybody has mad respect for each other. Everybody wants to see everybody perform well, and it's just amazing. It's one of the reasons why I'm very proud to be a part of this community, because everybody is super chill and very supportive and just want to, you know, push the game to its limits and have everybody just be fantastic runners for it. And we are getting our sync here. You know, just a couple screen difference between both of them. And now Fladervy in this first long room, getting all the cycle skips. Hello. Getting my words jumbled here. Getting through the triple ultra room. Oh, he got quarter bump, but was able to. Ooh, man. That was impressive play off of Fladervy's screen. Lost all his momentum because he hit the corner wrong. And it just happens, like, sometimes, depending on how you hit a corner, the corner will just grab all of Madeline's momentum and put it in his pocket and be like, this is mine now. You're not going to have it. So being able to adjust that, because you're supposed to just fly through that part, no problem. So that presence of mind, just impeccable on Fladervy's side. Now Sushi getting out. Wow, this is a really good time. 3:13 heading into 2000. I want times like that. Oh no, he didn't get an ultra there from Fladervy's screen. That's okay. It's a very short death, not too far into the screen at all. And again, auto scroller skip. These guys have been on fire with this strat. The commentator curse is real. Oh no, Flad, are you gonna opt smart? Respect this play 100%. Sushi also opting to play it safe here. I think Sushi knows that he is on PB pace. Okay, whew. Holy Toledo. Commentary curse, I know that you're here and you're with me, and I know that I can't do anything about you, but can you just, like, for once, can we not come out on race 3, please? That would be fantastic. That is an excellent save from Sushi a couple screens back there. Now Flad getting into the battle and alley-oop section. All right. This is remarkable pace from both runners. Oh my goodness. Oh no. Okay. Again, these are early deaths on Sushi screen, so they're not too penalizing. It's gonna be tough. I know Sushi's PB was like 2850 something. I'll pull it up here one second. Fladervy getting his key skip. Msushi not far behind. Yeah, Sushi's PB right now is a 2857. Oh no. Not getting the distance there. I'm not sure what happened. But picking himself up and continuing forward. And now Msushi getting into door skip here. We're seeing that demo dash door skip. Makes it a lot easier to get through if you do a demo dash in between those gates. All right, now. Oh no, what happened there? Didn't grab onto the block. He's gonna have to do this over again. Oh my gosh, that might have cost him his PB, folks. I'm not 100% sure. Alright, Fladervy heading through the downdraft portion here. Moving along. Oh no, taking a death there. Msushi not too far behind. Again, anything can go here, folks. Now flat in the updraft portion here. Msushi moving along. It's ready to get out here. But again, I think that this might, at least from a race standpoint, I believe Fladervy is going to be running away with this one. It's going to take a little bit here because he's moving along very nicely. And he has a nice lead as he moves into flag number 11 here. But Sushi still... Oh! Okay, maybe I spoke too soon. We'll see. Oh no. Sushi dying on flag 13. It's a huge time loss. He's gonna have to... It's... I don't know if PB is in his sights right now anymore, but that's fine. Like, he's still putting on a phenomenal show here. Summit has its way of just kind of throwing things off balance for runners. And it could be a multiple factors. Like, I mean, the race, the fact that he might have been on PB pace, it'll do a number on you. But Fladervy here on flag number 3. Getting very close to the end here. Opting for that safer intended route. Heading into flag 2. Moving and grooving here on flag 1. Home stretch here. I don't think he's going to get a sub 28:30. Oh. Right, having a little bit of a mix up here. But Fladervy is going to be finishing at a 28:40. And hold the phone. Hold the phone. Hold on. Wait a minute. Oh my god. No. Oh my gosh. I was looking up and like Sushi was so close to PB there. Oh my gosh. GG's to both runners. So Fladervy is going to be taking this set 3-0. And unfortunately, as much as I want to give an interview to these folks in this fantastic run, we are running a little bit under the wire here. So we're going to go ahead and do some closeouts here. A huge thank you to Fladervy and Sushi for the fantastic race here. Also, shout outs to my restreamer. Everybody in chat, thank you, Cheese, for the raid as well. And also, don't forget, you guys, tickets to Pace are on sale. Exclamation point tickets will give you all the information that you need. Also, exclamation point Pace will also give you some more additional information there too. So be sure to tune in and check that out. Again, Pace is going to be April 25th through the 28th. And with that, we're going to go ahead and close this out. We got Super Mario 64 up next. 16-star race. Let's go. Let's get hype. Let's take this hype into the next game, into the race after that too. Again, I am FC Racers. And until next time, you guys, I'll see you then.